Hi guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel. If you're new, hi, welcome. I'm Femke and in this specific video I'm going to share with you the new Catrice Cosmetics featuring Disney limited edition. So it is kind of like a smaller limited edition. There are 2 eyeshadow palettes as well as 6 mini polishes. And of course, you guys know me, I am a big makeup fan. I have an entire huge makeup collection as well, but I particularly loved the fact that there were some polishes in this collection as well. So yeah, I'm just going to start off swatching the eyeshadow palettes, and usually I don't share much makeup on my YouTube channel, and that's just because I really prefer to just share nail art related videos, everything nail, like nail polish, gel polish, nail care, hand care, stuff like that. But I really love to share some of my makeup stuff as well every now and then. But because this was quite a smaller collection, I just felt like grabbing every single item from this collection. These little palettes, this first one, by the way, is the one based upon Minnie Mouse, which is really cute. Here you can see all of the colors, and of course I'm showing you them up close and personal as well, so you can definitely see what the colors look inside the pans. But this specific eyeshadow palette is called 01 Minnie's Signature. Of course there's one by Daisy Duck as well, but I'm going to swatch that one a little later on in this video. But of course, make sure that before you go into your colors, you have removed the little clear plastic film that's on top. You can keep it on if you want to. It doesn't leave any sticky residue or something to the palette itself, so I just removed it completely. But these are the first 3 colors. So the first one is called Iconic, the second one is Witty, and the third one is Legendary. I really love the names of these actually. Some of you might know that I'm not really a big Disney fan, but the classics like Mickey and Minnie Mouse and Daisy Duck and stuff like that, those characters are really cute and just iconic, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not a big Disney fan, but this collection was just too cute not to bring home. But the next colors I just swatched here were Feisty, Darling, and Warm Hearted. Some colors tend to not really show up on my skin, especially the Darling color. That's just because I am quite pale and some colors are just too close to my skin tone to really show up, but you can see it a little bit. I do notice from Catrice Cosmetics eyeshadows and palettes that usually the shimmery one, the metallic-y ones are more pigmented and really buildable as well. A little bit goes a really long way, and that the matte colors tend to be a little bit chalky. I didn't feel like the colors in this particular palette were super chalky, but it were actually really nice colors. But the last 3 colors that I just swatched are Hardy, Loving, and Cheerful. And especially Loving is a color that I love. I think you can apply this really beautifully on the center of the eyelid and just blend it out with some beautiful matte colors as well. But let's continue with the second palette. This one is 02 Daisy's Signature. Again, a really nice packaging. I didn't even mention that earlier in this video, but the packaging is really cute, and on the mirror, which is an actual mirror in this palette, there is a little bow print on there as well, which I think is really cute. It really suits the entire vibe and just the entire aesthetic of this collection. But this palette has also 9 really lovely shades. I really love that Diva color, and Dazzling is really pretty as well, but here you can see them all up close and personal. And let's just continue on with the swatching once I have removed that clear plastic film again. As you can see here, there's no sticky residue whatsoever on the palette, which I really love, because we all hate sticky stuff on our makeup products, am I right? Let's continue with the first 3 colors that I'm swatching right here. The first one is a matte brown. This one is called Eccentric. Then the second one is Sassy, which is a really nice shimmery one. This would be beautiful in the inner corner. And then the third one is Lazy. I feel like there's a decent mixture of shimmery, metallic kind of colors and matte ones. So if you're not really into the shimmers, but you do love a super matte look for daily life, I'd say, This is a really nice palette as well, and the same goes for the first palette that I showed too. But the next three swatches are Diva, Dazzling and Cheering. I really love Diva, I really love Dazzling, but then again, I love my shiny products, and eyeshadows have to be shiny as well. Like, I love it. I really like a matte crease color to really blend it all out and just make it work. But the shimmery ones, they're really pretty and I really love them. Then the last three colors from this palette are Bouncy, Jolly and Flirty. Once again, Flirty didn't really show up on my skin. That's just because I'm quite pale and it was way too close to my skin tone, like my skin color, so it didn't really show up. But I do think it's a really nice color to use as a fade color to blend everything out. But that were already the two palettes that I got. Here you have like a final little up close and personal shot of that Daisy palette. I think it's really cute. The packaging is fun, very pastel like, very spring like, and the palettes were €8.99 in euros each, by the way. So they aren't like super affordable, but they're still drugstore proof, if you know what I mean. But yeah, let's continue to the polishes, because I'm sure that is what a lot of you are actually waiting for, just for me to swatch them. And of course, hi, if you're new, welcome. Please subscribe, I really appreciate it, and I would love to welcome you to my little nail family. But before I'm going in with the swatches, I have already applied a base coat as usual, and let's just start with this first one. The first three ones are actually based upon Mini. This one is called Fashionista, and it is such a gorgeous shimmery color. The only thing that I really noticed with this limited edition is that the colors were kind of like fall winter-ish. I don't feel like these are colors that I will wear at the moment. Like, I wouldn't wear them during spring, which is now, and summer, but I think you can do some really like cool combinations with maybe some brighter colors to spice it up a little bit. But yeah, if you think about the fact that this collection actually came out the 1st of May, which is like full on spring, I think the colors are a little bit too dark for this time of year, but maybe that's just my personal opinion, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about that. Do you feel like it is too dark for this time of year, or are you like, I'm going to wear any color any time of year? Like, that's totally fine too. But this color is really pretty. It was actually completely opaque in just 2 coats, and the shimmer was just gorgeous. This second color is a color that always reminds me of one of my aunts. This one is called Leading Lady, and it is one of those beigey, peachy, kind of old-fashioned kind of colors, if you know what I mean. Usually I don't feel like colors like these suit me. I feel like they are a little bit too warm. Don't get me wrong, I love peachy colors, and I definitely love colors with a lot of shimmer in it, but it is kind of like a pearlescent shimmer in gold. I don't know, it just reminds me of my aunt, which isn't a bad thing, by the way. Like, I loved hanging out at her place when I was younger. I really need to visit her, by the way, but let's just wait until the coronavirus situation is under control before I go visit my old aunt, which is already in her 70s, so yeah. But yeah, it's a really cute color. I don't feel like it suits my skin tone, but if you're into colors like these, and it was a 1-coater, by the way, do check it out. Then the third one and the last one, which is inspired by Minnie Mouse, is this beautiful like metallic-y red. This one is called Everybody's Sweetheart, and it definitely suits the whole Minnie Mouse vibe perfectly, in my opinion at least. But once again, it is quite a dark color for this time of year, in my opinion. It does look really gorgeous to use during holiday season, like Christmas, even Thanksgiving, or even in like the beginning of the year during Valentine's Day. This is quite a versatile polish, in my opinion, and I really love the fact, like, just look at how opaque this is. This is definitely a 1-coater if you apply it a little bit richly, or more rich, how do you say that? But it is a really nice tone. You don't want to overwork it, because every time you go across the nail with the brush, you might pick up a little bit of that metallic pigment. But this is just 1 coat. I could have gone for like a 2nd coat, but I feel like this first coat was already like 95% perfectly opaque. Then the first one from Daisy's 3 little nail polishes. This one is called Alter Ego, and this is one of those colors that you either love or hate. I'm not quite sure what team I am in personally, because it's again kind of like an old-fashioned, old lady kind of color. Don't get me wrong though, I think that there are a lot of people out there that actually love shimmery polishes like this, but it just reminds me of like old family members, and I don't know, I feel like this is just a color that my mom would love to wear. Once again, my mom is 60. Like 65 already, but this is just not a color that I would wear on its own. I do really love the shimmer that's in here. It's very pearly. Yeah, it's pretty much buildable as well. I actually expected this one to be very sheer, but just 2 coats and it looked pretty decent already. So yeah, I think this is one of those polishes that I will mostly use for like nail art and just small details to add a little bit of extra shimmer. Then this color is Daily Daisy, and again it is quite dark for this time of year, but I love the shimmer that's in here. It's almost like a very like finely milled holographic shimmer in there. I don't know what's going on, but it's a gorgeous color. Just look at that. And I'm just going to leave the brush out a little longer just to show you that shimmer that's in there. It's so multi-dimensional. It is gorgeous. It is again a little bit of a darker color, but I think this is one of those shades that I will be rocking a lot in fall. So yeah, if you are pretty much into darker colors like this, especially the shimmery ones, just get them already. And if you don't want to wear them just yet because summer is coming up, just leave it like in your collection until fall, then take it out, use it, love it, be obsessed about it, because I pretty much am. So yeah, I'm just going to add a second layer to make it just perfect. Like that first coat was already pretty decent, and I think that if you have shorter nails, it would definitely be a 1-coater. But yeah, you guys know me, I love my long nails and I don't want my smile line to actually peek through, so I just applied a second thin layer. And for the record, I didn't apply any top coat to these swatches, just to show you in the end how shiny these polishes already are on themselves. So yeah, let's just continue to the final color. Again, very dark, but definitely a beautiful one. This one is called Hot Temper. It is definitely one of my favorites from this collection as well. It is a nice creamy polish, but I do feel like it's a little bit more sheer than the regular like creamy formula that Catrice Cosmetics has in their polishes. It's a beautiful, kind of like a mixture between a red and a purple, kind of like eggplant kind of color. I'd say kind of wine-like as well. I actually felt like it looked a lot like one of those new polishes by the Essence Shine Last and Go collection, but I was really disappointed in that one. Oh, if you want to see that video, by the way, I just uploaded it earlier this week with all 8 colors are like swatched by the Essence collection. But this one is just a beaut. As you can see here, that first coat is already pretty opaque, like way better than the one I actually swatched by Essence. Oh, and for the record, all of these polishes are $1.99 each, and they are mini polishes, so they only contain 5 milliliters, which make them a little less affordable if you compare it to the regular Icon Nails collection by Catrice. Those polishes are only $2.99 and they contain 11 milliliters. But then again, this is a limited edition. It's only in stores for a limited time, so get them while you can. I don't mind the fact that they are a little bit more expensive compared to their regular like nail polish collection, of course, because I am a nail polish collection hoarder, obsessed, you can say. But yeah, this was already the entire like Disney inspired Catrice Cosmetics collection, fully inspired upon Minnie Mouse and Daisy Duck. I think it's really cute. If you're not into Disney, like personally I'm not really into Disney either, but I got this collection because I just love the colors. But yeah, do check them out if you want to. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and as usual, I love to see you in one of my next videos.